Hi friends, this is Miss Pam here with you again today, and I am so excited to see you, and I'm excited that you can hear my voice and see my face. And I want you to know I'm not sitting at my dining room table today like I have been in other recordings. I'm actually in my living room because I wanted to see the sunshine and what a beautiful day it is. So, this video is all about using our learning luggage part 1. I am going to make more videos in the classroom with my other staff members like Miss Vanessa and Miss Stephanie and Miss Bonnie and Miss Jennifer, and we are going to keep teaching you how to use these items at home during times when we can't be together. So, I'm excited, so let's get started about learning about our learning luggage. All right, kids, your big job. You see a picture of eyes on the screen and you see a picture of building blocks. So that tells you your job is to explore. Use your hands, use your eyes, be creative, ask for help when you need it. And at the end of your learning session, please share your learning experience with me by taking pictures or a video. Mom and Dad, please do this and send it to me because I love, love, love getting communication from you. It just brightens my day and makes me so happy. All right, we're going to go to the next page. Parents, this page is for you. I'm not going to read all of the objectives. You can do that. But I do want you to know these are the objectives we would be working on if we were in my classroom. So using our bodies, using our brains, using very basic supplies to learn skills and master them so that we can take them out of school and use them at home and in the community. All right, this is just an example of things you might find in your learning luggage. They're not all exactly the same, but you might have these objects at home, and these are wonderful for exploring, for touching with your hands, rubbing on your face, making noise and listening with our ears. Sometimes they might go in the mouth, and we have to be careful of that, but it really depends on what cognitive level our learners are on. We do want that exploration because that is how we learn about our world. All right, the vision. I want you to know that your child may see something different than what we see. If I show a student a ball that has multiple colors, to me it's a ball. It has texture. It has sound. It can move. But to the student, it might look like a globe or a clock or something else wonderful in their brain. And I love it because those are the beautiful complexities of teaching and learning. So let them explore and see what they can find out. This is a nice picture of what Miss Pam's classroom might look like. Although the teacher looks younger and more beautiful, but I love the way she's sitting with them and the students are engaged and they have materials that they seem to be comfortable working with. All right, I am going to go to full screen recording right now because I want to show you some things that are in our learning luggage. So, first, this awesome ball. You can do so much with this ball. It has texture, it has sound, it has color, it can be shared with a friend. So we can practice social skills, we can practice math skills, we can practice fine motor. There's so much we can do with this. I can even put it on my head if I want to make the student laugh. And it helps us be more comfortable in our learning environment, and it helps me build a relationship of trust with the student. I mean, who else would put the ball on their head and bounce it? Somebody that you want to have fun with. Okay, another thing in your learning luggage is this awesome cube that has little pockets to put pictures in. So let me find my picture. It fell on the floor. The only color that is not on that ball is red. So that would be a good activity to ask the student, let's look for yellow on the ball. Let's look for blue on the ball. Now, can we look for red? Uh-oh, we didn't see red. So that's a good opportunity for exploration. And parents, also, you can slide other pictures in here. In your learning luggage is a bag of core vocabulary words, of which this is one. So if we're asking the student to look with their eyes, this is a good visual for them. Okay, another thing we can do with the items in our learning luggage is use these color cards and the bean bag and practice our math skills and following directions and our gross motor or fine motor skills by saying, let's match colors. So put the red bean bag on the red circle. So that's what we're doing here. And of course you can lay it on the floor. You can practice throwing the bean bag. That's always fun. I don't think there's much a bean bag will hurt unless it hits somebody, which of course we want to avoid. But students enjoy throwing things and knowing that it's okay within limits in our learning environment. And also, parents, there is a piece of black felt in our learning luggage. That is wonderful to use for students who may have a visual deficit. You can take your cards from the plastic bags and place it against the black felt to eliminate the visual clutter in their learning environment. So what we want to do is try to reduce any distractions. So if they were here in my living room, they would see the TV and the chair and the coffee pot and the plant behind me and the bright sunlight. So using a smaller environment with less distractions and this black felt is a great way to get them to focus on the task at hand. Okay, so we have our color cards, our cube. Another cool thing is this dry erase board. Obviously you want to be careful with having them use the pen, the magnets. We don't want those in the mouth, but I would practice doing hand over hand writing with this board or tracing. So you can do hand under hand or hand over hand. It depends on the amount of control that you want to have during the activity. Okay, a few more items. We have days of the week cards, which falls under our reading and math skills, so we can always practice calendar when we're at home. And we have crayons. Of course, we don't always want to let the students have free access to crayons unless they have that skill, but these would be good for sorting, for counting, and for picking up and putting in. So I can ask a student, can you help me clean up? And we would put the crayons in the basket, which is included in your learning luggage. All right, so I'm going to reduce my screen one more time, and let's continue with what we have. Parents, there is also contact paper in your learning luggage, which you can use to laminate objects, especially any paper objects. It helps them to last longer. And you can also put contact paper maybe on your wall, a big sheet of it, and allow the student an art space. Okay, that sounds really cool. Something else in here, shaving cream. This is a wonderful learning object. We use this, we can spray this on a cookie sheet and put it on the table, or sometimes I just spray it directly on the table and let the student get their hands in there and smush it and rub it and see how it feels. Let them put it on their face and smell it. Let them put it on your face and your hands. It's a great bonding activity. It also helps to clean hands and fingernails. And that's a very important skill that we always practice in Miss Pam's room, is keeping our hands and our face clean. So the shaving cream is not only a great tactile exercise or art activity, but it's great for hygiene. You can also spray it on your table and make it into a flatter surface and practice writing or tracing shapes and circles and letters. That is awesome. What's next? They included Play-Doh in here. If your student has that skill and you trust them not to eat it, this is also great for fine motor and for exploration. Again, you can roll the Play-Doh into shapes and letters and numbers to practice. What else do we have? Oh, bubbles. That's always a fun activity. I would use this more as a reward if I were in my classroom, but it is great for following directions. I would recommend going outside with this. It's great for those students who have speech therapy because they can practice blowing using their lips, which helps build the strength in their lips and their tongue. And that helps us to vocalize and make our wants and needs known whenever we strengthen those facial muscles. Okay, let's see. One more thing I can show you. Oh, the wonderful ladies and gentlemen at school took the time to practice cutting Velcro for you. There are hard pieces and soft pieces. You can use this to put picture symbols up all around the house. For example, you could Velcro a picture of a toothbrush and toothpaste onto the mirror in the bathroom and then practice that vocabulary word. If you viewed my brushing teeth video on my YouTube channel, you know that that is one of the vocabulary words we used. You can also use it with these picture symbols that are in the plastic bag. You could Velcro these picture symbols to the refrigerator or to a book or anything else that, or to their communication device if they have that at home. Feel free to use this however you think it's useful. Okay, let me see what else. Oh, we have counting cards. So here they've included the numbers 1 through 20 with sets of objects on each card. There are also color cards in here. You can use these for counting objects, rote counting, clap counting. If a student is only comfortable practicing the numbers 1 or 2, let them do that. Don't try to push them out of the comfort zone. We want them to be excited about learning and let them grow within that comfort zone before we try to take them to the next level. That's what I would do if I were in the classroom. All right, that is a lot of stuff in this learning luggage, and it's big. Look at that. The ladies and gentlemen at school took a lot of time and effort and a lot of love to prepare these items for you. So I certainly hope that you take advantage of that and use them very often. So why are these skills important? The basic skills that we practiced at school, such as sharing, staying within our space, keeping our hands to ourselves, matching, identifying groups, tracing, all of these things can be practiced at home. We can use these skills in the community as we get older and grow and try to become more independent as adults. So everything that we do at school, we can build upon as the student gets older and help them grow into to be the amazing adults that we know they can be. So parents, I want to say thank you very much for taking the time to view this video. We will make more with the other support staff in my room. And students, I want to say that I love you and I miss you, and keep being amazing every day.